Hello, Fable here, driving home from my weekend at Hershey, Pennsylvania. And we stayed at the Hershey Lodge. I have to say, fabulous. Included in our stay was free breakfast each morning, so Saturday and Sunday morning, and free admission into the Hershey Museum, also Hershey Gardens. I did not do those. I planned on doing the Hershey Gardens today. My sister and her family did, my nephew and his girlfriend did, but I went yesterday. We went to the water park first, got there when it opened for 10 o'clock, which I don't get because staying on property, as they call it, because we stayed at the Hershey Lodge, we were allowed to get into the park at 9 o'clock, but we couldn't get into the water park until 10 o'clock, like everybody else. So they send me a survey. I'll be commenting on that. And for breakfast, I did a bowl of fruit, and then a veggie omelet with feta cheese. And I did the same thing this morning. It was a buffet, and I did have 2 pieces of bacon yesterday. Forgot about that. I did good in the park yesterday. I got a Caesar salad, and my daughter's boyfriend got chicken strips. And I took one, not a whole one, it was like 2 small ones, 2 very small pieces, almost like nugget size, and put them in my salad, so did good there. Did not have any treats in the park. I did get the refillable souvenir cup, which is right here, and free refills all day when you bought it. So that was awesome. And what I did is the first time I had seltzer, raspberry seltzer. No, I'm sorry. Raspberry sparkling water. It's kind of bubbly. And then from there, I went to water. Very ice cold water because we were in the water park. From there, I did my daughter's boyfriend did, because I did get 2 bottles of water with that, and we refilled the water bottles. They have a water fountain, but it's where you put the water bottle, so you can bring in a refillable water bottle, and they're fine with that. It says hydration station, so it's really not a water fountain per se, but it is just refilled the water bottles. There is a water fountain thing on it, but it didn't work because I tried to just get a drink because I went to the bathroom and I saw one, and I figured, oh, awesome, I'll get a drink of water. Nope. So from there, then I did get half iced tea, half lemonade, because I was getting a little bit of a headache and sometimes a little bit of caffeine. I diluted that with water, so it wasn't so bad, so sweet and so much caffeine. I did then fill it again with water. I tried to get seltzer, but I think I got my money's worth because my daughter and her boyfriend did it, filled it a couple of times. And from there, I'm trying to pass this truck. He's like speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. Sorry about that interruption. dinner until 10 o'clock at night. Not ideal. But we wanted to get into the chocolatier. We could not. There was 15 of us. So we thought we'd do that for lunch. We didn't. Dinner, the kids were going on the rides. We were doing things. So, I did have a little bit of my daughter's pretzel. She shared that with me. That was like to tide me over until then. For dinner, had a turkey club. Didn't eat all the bread, but ate all the middle. And then went upstairs, passed out. I was out. I did not wake up until 8. Well, I woke up at like 6. Then I woke up at 8:15. My daughter and her boyfriend were gone because they had to leave early this morning. From there, I had, so then I woke, I set my alarm, but I set it for, I have an alarm set that to go off Monday through Friday to get up for work. I changed that time, which I need to change back or I'll be late tomorrow for work. I set that for 8:30. Of course, that didn't go off because it's not a Monday through Friday day. 8:49 woke up. Or was it 9:40? No, 8:49. Maybe it was 9. I don't know. Whatever it is. Took a shower, got dressed, packed up everything. And from there, I went down. I put everything in the car. My nephew helped me. My one sister and her husband. Excuse me. My one sister and brother-in-law, my two nephews, they left right after breakfast. They ate breakfast. Then my sister and her kids had already eaten. They went to Hershey Gardens. And then my other nephew and his girlfriend that stayed elsewhere, they didn't stay at the Hershey Lodge, they went to the Hershey Gardens today. I went over, took the shuttle, went over to, I just have to say for a minute, it is breathtaking driving through Pennsylvania with all the farms and the greenery. It is just, excuse me, I'll be going to bed early tonight. It is just gorgeous. But, so I took the shuttle over, went into Chocolate World, decided I didn't really want anything in there too much at the moment. I was wanting a milkshake, but I went into the gift shop for Hershey Park. Oh my gosh, excuse me. And I got my daughter's boyfriend a nice glass that he wanted, and my daughter made him put back last night. I got her a wine glass, Hershey Park wine glass, stemless. And I got my son and his girlfriend, since they'll be moving in together, and this will be their first Christmas, under the same roof. I got them an ornament, Hershey Park ornament. I did get, what else did I get? I got myself an ornament. Not an ornament, a magnet for the refrigerator. I am so sorry. Lord. And then I decided to go into the, park. I wanted to do the Hershey Kiss Kissing Tower. I did that. But I videoed, some things that we did yesterday in the walk. the sweat was dripping from even down my legs, my arms. It was just insane. And I'm going to post that video. I want to see if my son can help me. He knows how to edit videos, because I was waiting for the Hershey Kiss ride. I was waiting for this roller coaster I wanted to show you take off. A couple of other things. So I, want him to help me edit it so that it's not so long and drawn out. But I walked through the park, how we walked yesterday. And yesterday, it was insane. People were getting ready to do like they were doing a race. And it was, life or death. They were going to get something out of it, because there's only so many lockers, and only so many big lockers. So we did end up getting 3 big lockers between the 15 of us. So that was awesome. And you have them for the whole day. So we did that. Oh my gosh, I don't think this is going to be too much longer, because I don't think you want to be watching me yawn. But then I walked around the park a little bit, and then I went into Starbucks, got myself a Starbucks, and my sister I text my sister that I was going to do the gardens, that I was, I did Chocolate World, and then right now I'm heading out of the park. And she said, oh, we're in Chocolate World. I said, oh, awesome. I said, I'll come meet you. They said they were eating. I said, I'll come over and meet you, because I need to eat something. So this is really weird. Off subject. There are 2 Volkswagen Jettas, exact same as mine, exact same color. I have this blue, I don't know, I call it an electric blue. It's not a dark blue, it's a bright blue. Ooh, sorry, there I go again. But, so, I walk in the back, because that's where the food is, rather than the front door. And what do I see? I see the shake line, not so long. So I hadn't indulged all weekend, did pretty good, I think, with eating. I walked over 25,000 steps yesterday, almost 10,000 today. So that was my lunch. I'm sure above the calories for a normal lunch, but it was very good. And with my shake, because Hershey World, not Hershey, Hershey World is 50, so I have the souvenir cup. So I'll probably give it to my granddaughter. She'll love it, because it's all sparkly. So then I sat with my sister and her kids and my nephew's girlfriend. And then when I was done, they were done, I was done. I went in, washed my cup out as best I could in the bathroom. And then I went in, and they actually had they're little, bigger than a regular Hershey Kiss. But they were 5 for $10. So I said, how freaking awesome is this? So I figured I'm going to give 1 to each of my bosses, 1 to my granddaughter, and then 1 to each one of my boss's kids. So, it's a cheap souvenir. So, I'm sure it's something they will like. And then, from there, I got this with almonds Hershey bar, which was really delicious. I eat that. I'm not sure the calories, the sugar. I should have looked at that, but I was curious. It's made with oat milk rather than regular milk. It was actually, I liked it better than chocolate because chocolate is really sweet. And this isn't as sweet, which I kind of like. So I'm thinking, I'm driving, so I can't look right now. So I'm thinking that there's not much sugar in it. Well, should say, not as much as there is in a normal Hershey bar. But almonds aren't bad for you. So, and then I went back to the resort, and on the way to the ladies' room before my trip, I went into the gift shop there. And what do I see? Now, my son spells my granddaughter's name with one N, not two, which is common. Most people do two ends. What do I see? Her name. It's on a zipper pull. But then they had magnets. They had signs. And I'm like, oh, they have the zipper pull. They have to have, all the other stuff. No magnet. Not even a space for it. For her name. Same thing with the names. Not even a space. So, and I did get my sister-in-law's mom, her sorority way back in the day, and she's still sorority alumni group, whatever. She's still very involved. And the mascot or their symbol or whatever it's called, I was never in sorority, so I'm not sure what it's called. Oh my gosh, doing road construction. And it's a little turtle, and it says Lucky Little Turtle, and it has a little saying. So I thought of her, got that. Then I saw a magnet, which was cheap. And again, it was like the cup. It's like clear. It says Hershey Park, and it has like the Ferris wheel, almost like looking symbol. And it has glitter. If you shake it. Not that you should be taking a magnet off and shaking it, but I'm sure she will. So from there, I got the magnet. I figure I'll give it to my son, his girlfriend, and my granddaughter, and say this is for the new place. So they have an ornament and they have a magnet. So that was good. I don't think I got anything else in there. Then from there, I went to the ladies' room, and then I went to my car. Sadly, well, the lady said, oh, "Looks like it's nap time for you," and I said, "I wish I have a 3-hour drive home." That would have been so nice. Wouldn't it be nice if hotels had like little pods or even rooms that, you go in quietly because other people are in there, and set my alarm and wake me up, or they wake you up in like an hour, 2 hours. I would have, to be honest, probably wouldn't have been a good idea at this point, because I probably wouldn't have wanted to wake up. I'd be going home. I'd be sleeping for hours and then twice as tired. So maybe it's a good thing that I don't have that. But that would be an awesome thing for people to come up with. Tired? Like on 95. Tired? Driving south? Or driving north? Have a long drive? Need a nap? Hey, rent by the hour. And there you go. So much for a single, so much for a double. So this way, there was one time I stopped at this motel. It was horrible, but it was about the only one I could find. It was 1:30 in the morning, and we got up and we're in the car by 6 o'clock. So we didn't even sleep there 5 hours. So if I could have went someplace, it wasn't that much. It was $50. But if I could have went someplace clean, nice, unlike this place. We took our blankets, slept on top of our blankets, took our pillows out of the car, slept on our own pillows, and did not. We didn't even want to use the bathroom to go to the bathroom. But we did. And we were not going in that shower. Oh, hell no. Or using those towels. It was disgusting. That was the worst, because we went and got everything. And then my daughter's like, oh, I forgot my blanket in the car. Here is this dog, growling at us, barking at us, and I tried to go, shoo, away. Opened it. No, he came, lunged at the door, closed the door. So then he wandered away. So I was like, oh, awesome. So I went out to the car. Here he comes out, lunging at me at the car. So I jumped in the car and I called the kids from my phone. And I said, when I tell you to, you need to open that door, because that means he's far enough away and I'm going to run for it with the blanket to the door, because we were parked right in front of the door. So sure enough, he was far enough away. The minute I opened that door, that dog came lunging at me. Growling, showing his teeth. I was like, oh, dear God. I was scared. I really thought he was going to attack me. So, I was scared to death. So, I got in the room, closed the door just as he got there in the motel door. Oh my God, there's a big tire on the side of the road. I should say, really no shoulder there either, because we're in the work zone. So, horrible. And he was outside the door, growling. I called the front. I was like, listen, I'm a dog lover. I'm an animal lover. But this dog, he's like stray dog or someone's dog that got away, and explained the whole thing to them. Oh, okay. Dog then finally went away. We passed out. And we probably didn't fall asleep till 2 o'clock. So you figure we got 4 hours sleep. And we got up the next morning, and we're of course looking around for this dog. We're like, all right, we're going quickly, grab everything. And we did, because we only took what we needed. And we got on the highway. Devastation. As much as that dog was coming at us and growling and thought it might attack us, there the poor dog was, dead on the side of the road as we got onto 95. Oh, we felt horrible. We're like, we did our job calling the front desk. So, maybe, I don't know if we're in North or South Carolina. Maybe I should have called the local ASPCA. I don't know. We just felt horrible that this poor dog got hit and killed. So, but that would be a great business. Rent a little, pot. Have a big open room or pods where you can just climb into these pods and sleep. cruise control, and I hate having to step on the brake with cruise control. There's a 18-wheeler in front of me that has his flashers on. So, and I'm hitting some traffic. I put in fastest route, and it is taking me a different way home than when I came, because I came Pennsylvania Turnpike to, I forget, Harrisburg or whatever it was, and this is taking me home 70. It took me 39 to 81 to 78. But Sunday's a day for people that went out to Pennsylvania to head back. And there's a lot of places out here you can buy. What are you doing? What are these people doing? Don't even tell me there's an accident and I have to sit in traffic. I think so. This beautiful scenery, though. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Rows of crops. Farmhouses, and you know what I saw? There's all these colonial homes, big pieces of property, very well maintained, and then I saw this trailer. Looked nice, not new, looked old, but the property was so well maintained. There was a ride-on mower sitting there, and I'm like, maybe it's a summer home. Maybe they're retired. Maybe they only come this way in the summer. I don't know. Right now we're going a little slow because we're in a construction zone. Seems to be construction everywhere. It's like constant. But think about this. Back when my grandmother, when she was first married, and even growing up, she didn't drive. Neither of my grandmothers did. But most families had one car. My in-laws shared a car. And that was most families, because the moms didn't work. Then even some of them, when the moms started working, some of them, not saying all, some, oh my God. I wish I had a mount for my car, for my phone, that I could show you this gorgeous scenery right now. It is just breathtaking. It is gorgeous. There's crops. There's just green and hills of green and gorgeous, and like houses, like a ranch house with a little farmhouse. Just gorgeous. It's just breathtaking. So nice. I hope it stays this way. Doesn't build like it is in New Jersey. And we are in traffic because of the construction. Yay! I don't know what time I'll get home. Probably around 7. It had said 6:50, but I don't know. It said fastest way. Just gorgeous. Back to my about cars. Then, and even kids, when they got their license, they borrowed the family car. Hey, Mom, Dad, can I borrow the car? That was like in the 60s. And then maybe, as maybe 70s, 80s, moms had a car too. And again, kids didn't have cars. They borrowed Mom and Dad's car. Mom or Dad's car. There was 2 cars. And then from there, then kids started getting cars. And now, my sister, there's 5 of them in their house, and there's 5 cars. So there's so many more cars on the road because both Mom and Dad are working, the kids staying home longer because can't afford to move out. Sorry. And so it's just so many people driving, so many cars on the road. Even my daughter, sometimes when they come down, they take 2 separate cars, and I'm like, why do you have 2 separate cars? She goes, well, Sunday night I'm going home, but he's going to stay down here because his friends are coming to his mom's, and they're going to hang out and have a guys' night. Okay. And he'll come back home Monday. Oh, okay. But you have a place. They can't hang out at your place because I don't know. Don't know. Don't understand it. Oh, gas is coming down. In Pennsylvania, it was like 401. Here in New Jersey, well, it's Pennsylvania, but 387. So it's coming down. Closer we're getting, ironically, to New Jersey. That's like kind of weird. So I would think New Jersey would be more. And I don't know what this traffic is. I really don't like it. Wish it would have took me. Oh, I'm on 78 East, 22 East. So they're one and the same. I keep seeing these food places. I am starving today. Don't know what is. Maybe all the walking I did yesterday.
5.2 miles.
Wow.
I-78 East for New Jersey.
I'm gonna have to end this, which I'm sure you're all thrilled if you're still watching at this point, because I'm gonna have my GPS just said something, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to that, and I have to get over to the right. And traffic. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so this is my week, and I'm thrilled. I got a lot of steps in. I did really good eating except for the milkshake. And I don't know about this plant-based candy bar because I don't know what the calories, the sugar is. Didn't taste as sweet as a normal chocolate bar, so I will let you know in the next post. But so far, no idiot drivers, but I'm sure that'll change the closer I get to New Jersey. Here in Pennsylvania, they're not so crazy, but I hope everybody had a good weekend. If you had to work, I hope it wasn't too crazy at work. And I hope everybody did healthier eating, got moving, even if it was hot out. And tomorrow, Monday, you have a great start to the week, if it's the start of your work week. This is Fable, signing out.